Oh, hallo. Na, ich begrüße euch alle, weil ihr seid hier. Und wer hier ist cool. So nämlich. Da ist der ja. Der Sotzu auch. Orge. Na, Sotzu, wie geht's dir? Geht's dir jetzt endlich mal besser? Ich habe heute noch gar nicht geguckt, ob ich auf YouTube wieder eine Benachrichtigung bekommen habe, aber dem ist nicht so. Ich verstehe, ich verstehe. Ist immer noch krank. Ach, Sotzu. Sotzu. Das ist doch wirklich nicht schön. Und da ist auch der Greenie. Na, war das Labyrinth am Ende doch okay? Viel zu rätseln war da nicht mehr. Glaube ich. Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht habe ich es verdrängt. So. Um das Ganze noch mal ein bisschen zusammenzufassen. Wir haben gestern den Geheimlaborfall gelöst. Es hat ganz viel keinen Spaß gemacht. Es hat sich herausgestellt, dass Yaku der Mörder war, der Rache nehmen wollte an Dr. Wesker, der wohl dafür verantwortlich war, dass die äh, Frau oder Ehefrau, Freundin, wie auch immer, von Yaku vor 4 Jahren in die Luft gegangen ist. Weil die wiederum den Dr. Wesker beschuldigt hat, geheime Informationen preiszugeben. Was ja letztlich auch stimmt, denn wir haben ja E-Mails dazu gelesen und haben auch herausgefunden, wem diese E-Mails galten, nämlich dem Yomi, dem Yomi Hellsmile, der ganz, ganz nett ist. Ja. Und ja gut, nachdem wir den Fall dann gelöst hatten, haben wir Yaku natürlich getötet, entweder durch den Entzug der Seele oder wie auch immer. Wir haben ja festgestellt, dass Yaku in diesem Fall mehr als einmal gestorben ist. Basically. Und wir waren ja in der Situation mit, ähm, mit Vivia in dem, ja, da am Tatort selbst. Da hat der Yomi uns gestellt. Und ja, als wir dann aus dem Labyrinth wieder rauskamen, war die Situation natürlich immer noch die gleiche und er wollte uns umbringen. Aber dann kam der Makoto und Makoto hat so gesagt, nee, macht das mal nicht. Und der Yomi hat dann rumgeschrien, oh, bringt ihn um, den Makoto, der ist doof. Und die Friedenswächter haben sich keinen Millimeter bewegt. Außerdem kam dann die Martina zurück, Miss Red Flag, wie wir sie liebevoll nennen. Und im Wesentlichen haben sie Yomi dann abgeführt. Und Makoto hat Yuma noch ein Geschenk gemacht, eine kleine Box, die aussah wie eine Ehering-Box. Und in dieser Ehering-Box hat sich was herausgestellt. Und zwar, als wir dann wieder im Schiff waren, im U-Boot waren und traurig waren wegen Yakuro, hat der WDO-Chef Number One angerufen und hat gesagt, oh, ihr müsst jetzt mal den Fall lösen und so. Und dann ist der in die Luft gegangen, weil, wie Greenie, glaube ich, bemerkt hatte oder angemerkt hatte, wusste ja niemand, wo die WDO ist. Und darum ergibt es auch vollkommen Sinn, dass die in einem ganz großen, hohen Gebäude ist und bombardiert werden konnte. Das heißt, der ist wahrscheinlich auch dead. Und kurz danach hat sich dann das kleine Geschenk offenbart mit einem, ja, Betäubungsgas, das, wie Greenie meinte, in der Form nicht existieren kann. Das heißt, wir sind mal wieder entführt worden. Wahrscheinlich von Friedenswächtern und Makoto. Und haben keine Ahnung, wo wir jetzt sind und wie es weitergeht. Und da steigen wir jetzt heute wieder ein. Welcome to my TED Talk. Greenie, wie geht's dir?
Where am I?
Something's there!
Run!
Wenn ich jemals irgendein Buch vorliest oder so, werde ich das Hörbuch kaufen.
What was that? Where are we?
Aber ich habe doch gar nichts vorgelesen,
I don't know,
Greenie.
but it doesn't look good!
Greenie, hör mal auf, Essen zu vergessen. Please, please eat things. Aber. Was aber? Ich habe nicht vorgelesen. Aber davon abgesehen. Ich hatte mal einen Boyfriendo, der weiter weg war, fernbeziehungsmäßig. Und dem habe ich actually vorgelesen. Wenn wir dann nachts am Callen waren. Das war eigentlich voll sweet. Lange her.
Oh man, this place is giving me the creeps!
Well, let's just look around and figure out where we are for now. What the heck was that? No, wait. I have to figure out where I even am.
Also erstmal sehe ich hier.
Kurumi!
Kurumi! Du bist selber toll.
She's dead!
No, she's not! Kurumi, wake up! Kurumi!
So viel dazu, dass Shinigami über Tod niemals lügen würde.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yuma? Where am I?
I
We
don't know.
don't
I just
know.
woke up too.
What is this place? I've never seen anywhere so creepy.
Sind wir auf einmal in Last of Us
You don't know
gelandet?
where we are either?
Wobei es regnet
It's
noch. Wir können nicht so
raining,
weit weg
so
sein
it's
eigentlich.
probably somewhere in Kanai Ward.
Yes.
But I don't recognize anything here. Who knew there was a place like this in Kanai Ward?
Das heißt, das ist wahrscheinlich der Sperrbezirk, ja?
There are some rundown shacks over there. Looks like a rural village.
Hey, Yuma. Do you remember how you were brought here?
Nope.
Let me think. Smoke suddenly came out of my pocket, and I fell unconscious.
It must have been a powerful sedative. You were instantly KO'd. I got knocked out too.
And I remember seeing on the news before I passed out. The WDO building was bombed by a terrorist.
It was?
Could this be related to the explosion? Who could have done this? The criminal being pursued by the World Detective Organization? What's going on? This is totally bizarre.
And where is everyone else from the detective agency?
If they were taken away like we were, then they should be nearby. We should search around here for now.
Master, be careful. I'm worried about that weird shadow from earlier.
Right. What was that thing?
Sowieso mal wieder fraglich, weshalb man überhaupt hier frei rumlaufen darf, wenn man erst gefangen genommen worden ist, entführt wurde. Kapitel 5 und dann war ich weg.
It's so creepy here. It's like the afterlife.
Darf aber schon wieder zurück gleich, weil da waren Memory-Splitter.
You have no idea what the afterlife is like, kiddo. Want me to show you the real thing?
Come on, let's go.
Dankeschön. Mit Desuhiko, na, herrlich. Genau das haben wir gebraucht. Level up.
So?
This is...
Oh no!
Ist auf jeden Fall ganz schön viel, ganz schön kaputt. Na gut, okay, ich durfte meinen Splitter haben, das ist doch schon was.
It's so scary! Monster.
Dankeschön. Es ist halt überhaupt nicht mehr scary, wenn jemand die ganze Zeit rumschreit.
Someone's there.
Hallo.
What are they doing?
If they live around here, they might know something.
Wait, you're going to talk to them? I think that's a bad idea.
But we have to find out where we are. It'll be fine, I think.
You sure about that? Master, is this really okay? Come on!
No.
Ich will mich nur umsehen.
Excuse me. Hello?
Ich glaube, dem geht's nicht so.
Did that person try to bite you? Is that... Was that a zombie?
A zombie? No way!
Sind doch gar keine Pilze,
It attacked
sonst
us on
so.
sight! It didn't even try to talk! Master, we gotta get out of here!
I know!
I'm back with
Master, hurry
Müsli.
up and run!
Let's go.
Why?
Anyway,
Nee, sonst so lasse ich nicht gelten. Hallo.
Where should I run to?
Oh, da ist noch einer. Den Kopf doch nicht so hängen.
I think we can get in that building. Let's hide there for now.
yeah,
Ich sehe Memory-Splitter.
there was definitely definitely something wrong with those people. And it wasn't just one or two, but a whole mob. If they all attack at once, you'll be torn to shreds, Master!
We need something to defend ourselves. Let's look for something we can use as weapons.
Hanara! Let's go. Ich würde auch einen Briefumschlag als Waffe benutzen. Wisst ihr, wie scharf Papier sein kann?
An envelope? There's a letter inside. Evacuation order. Yesterday, toxic gas was discovered to be leaking from the nearby mines. This area has been purchased by Amaterasu Corporation and has been designated as off-limits. All residents are hereby requested to evacuate the area immediately. An evacuation order from Amaterasu Corp.
I see. I think I know where we are. Yuma, this is the restricted area. Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine. Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
So this is where you were talking about.
Isn't this where the corpse processing facility is supposed to be? This is becoming more of a horror story by the minute! Spooky, spooky, spooky!
Oh, yeah, that rumor. I need to confirm it with Kurumi.
Ich habe so viel Angst. Weil es ist so spooky, spooky, spooky. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht, aber Shinigami macht einfach jegliche Stimmung kaputt. Egal in welcher Szene. Das ist so unnötig, dieser Charakter.
Kurumi, there's something I need to ask you.
What is it?
Halara was investigating the restricted area and mentioned something.
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily due to the humidity from the rain, so they are quick to retrieve bodies. The corpses are then loaded onto trucks and transported to the restricted area for disposal. But that process is managed by a department with a handful of people working directly for Amaterasu's CEO. On top of that, they are only involved in transportation. They aren't aware of what happens afterwards. How the bodies are buried and who buries them is a mystery.
Really? So the rumors about it being a corpse processing facility were true?
I thought you'd know.
No, I don't. But why a corpse processing facility?
Maybe Amaterasu is secretly disposing bodies used for human experimentation.
If that's the case, what if bodies coming back to life was an unexpected side effect of the experiment? Would that mean they really are zombies?
But that can't be. A corpse can't come back to life.
Wieso nicht?
Aren't zombies supposed to be dead? They sure didn't smell like corpses to me.
Ich glaube eher, dass es Homunkuli sind, die
They didn't
gescheitert
really
sind.
seem alive either. What are they?
If the story of the toxic gas from the mines is true, these could be the residents suffering from it.
Anyway, we'll make some of that info a solution key just in case.
Wait, wir fangen jetzt schon mit Solution Keys an? Okay. I don't mind.
Yoshiko, Lorna, Renee.
But how? I thought they all died.
Are you
Das sind
really
unsere
zombies?
Theatergirls.
Were all three of you turned into zombies?
I think we're in the wrong genre! Zombies don't show up in mystery titles!
Well, they could.
Hey, Master! You better scram before you get eaten!
Kurumi, let's run!
Yeah,
Hallo Lukas, willkommen zu Last of Us. Ohne Pilze, though. Schön, dass du da bist.
Now they're firing arrows at us? Zombies can't use weapons!
well, they could. Hey, there's a letter on the arrow.
Kurumi, let's hide. This way! Run!
Run, boy, run.
A letter on an arrow. Talk about old-fashioned.
What does it say?
Warning. Homunculi are
Achtung.
predisposed to eating human
Achtung.
flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. Particularly malnourished specimens will attack any human on sight, so please do your best to be careful. From the Amaterasu Homunculus Research Department. Homunculi?
Attack humans?
They eat human flesh.
Sympathisch.
Wait, so those zombies roaming around here, those were homunculi? The immortal monsters Grandpa talked about?
Then, Yoshiko and the others back there were just homunculi too?
But they looked so real. What exactly are they?
Well, we at least know they're dangerous. We should get out of here, Master.
Schon mal gesehen, wie Yuma was gegessen
Let's
hat.
go, Kurumi. We need to leave this village right now. I don't even want to imagine what'll happen if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Woraus sind vielleicht wohl diese Meat Buns? Oh! Das könnte actually sein, ne? So süchtig wie die alle danach sind.
We can get out this way.
Wieso sind hier keine Splitter für mich? Die Mietband-Theorie. Es ist der Priester-Dude.
The one sitting over there. Is that the priest from the Nailman case?
That one.
Oh,
seems a bit
Pucci
taller
kommt
than the
zurück,
rest.
Leute. Sagt
Maybe
Basti
we can talk to
Bescheid.
him.
What? This is a bad idea.
Wäre lustig, wenn die auch die Fähigkeiten haben. Wie man meinen Tag heute so. Ich habe heute Bewerbungen geschrieben. Pokémon TCG Ranked Battles gemacht. Und ein bisschen Xenoblade X gespielt. War okay.
Stop already! You'll just get attacked again if you try to talk.
Father? Do you remember me?
See? What did I tell you?
Das klingt auch angenehm so zu. Oh, das ist Shachi. So. Ah, und der Nachahmer, der Schlangenschwimmer.
These people are supposed to be dead. What is a homunculus anyway?
Ein DNA-Klon, ne? So ein künstlich erschaffener Mensch. So. Ups. Wo ist him? Gib mir den. Moment, who is he? So. Entschuldigung.
A fence? Does it surround the whole village?
That's right. This is the restricted area.
But I think we can climb over it. I'll go first, Karumi. You follow after.
Wait! The fence might be...
An electric fence?
I knew something was odd.
Bzz, bzz.
You would have been roasted if you touched it. Ugh.
How are we going to get out of here now?
Let's search for an opening in the fence.
Oh, Yuma, look!
The sound must have drawn them here.
Es ist halt echt einfach Last of Us, ne? Da ist ja der Basti.
Oh, they noticed us.
Na,
Have to run!
freust du dich schon, Pucci als Zombie wiederzusehen?
There are zombies over here, too! What are you gonna do, Master? You're cornered!
I don't know.
Kannst kaum erwarten, wie Jaco uns entgegentritt.
Master! Master! You passed out again? This is getting old! Wake up!
Hey, Yuma. What's that?
Ja, der ist wichtig, sonst werden wir nass.
Such an ominous building. I can hear something inside. It's so massive. Just what is going on in there?
Well, we're not gonna find any answers out here. Let's go.
Ein Dixie-Klo.
Hmm?
Licht.
No.
Looks like we can get in here.
Ha! Nice, Basti. Wer den verstanden hat, hat sich einen Keks verdient. Wo dieser Keks herkommt, das müsst ihr selbst wissen. Nice, ich bekomme Kekse.
Hello?
Looks like some kind of factory.
It's dark and creepy, but it still seems to be functioning.
But no one's supposed to be in the restricted area.
What kind of factory is this anyway?
Kamis Game Design macht dich
blood.
traurig. Oh no.
Huh? Blood? Maybe there's something here that's related to the restricted area. This could be dangerous, but we should look inside.
Right. We won't be safe no matter where we go anyway.
Also ich bin auch definitiv der Meinung, dass bei Okami am schwächsten tatsächlich doch das Gameplay ist. Was ein bisschen schade ist.
This factory feels so creepy. If you spot any red or green herbs, be sure to pick it up.
Green Herbs? War das eine Resident Evil Reference? Warum läuft diese Maschine? Das ist doch eine Maschine. Es ist niemand hier, um sich zu bedienen.
Say,
Ich bekomme hier nichts als schlechte Schwingungen. Sei vorsichtig.
What are they building in this factory?
They're over here too.
the smell of blood could be coming from them. Maybe they ate someone.
Maybe, but who?
Das ist vielleicht etwas, was mit Bewegungssteuerung dann tatsächlich etwas besser funktioniert, Lukas. Man kann ich halt nicht beurteilen. Aber das Problem, das du gerade beschreibst, hatte ich tatsächlich wenig. Also manchmal, wenn ich dann etwas eilig gemalt habe, ist es schon mal vorgekommen, aber nicht oft.
A conveyor belt.
It looks like they're making something. What's on top of it? Let's go in a bit further and find out. Yuma? What's wrong?
Yuma does not compute.
Master!
Nothing. It's just... I got a feeling we shouldn't go any further.
Why? We might find out the secret of the restricted area.
I know, but...
Well, how about you wait right here? I'll go and look.
Ich hatte gerade einen Geistesblitz.
Hey, Kurumi!
Master, don't tell me you're scared after coming this far.
Scared? Of course I am. I just know. The truth awaits us up ahead, in the guise of a monster. Will I really be able to face it?
If you don't like it, you can always run away.
Besonders schnell waren
No.
wir bisher nicht.
I'll go. Shinigami, are you prepared to go with me?
Don't need to ask twice. I'm always with you, Master.
Kurumi,
Yuma, look! I thought they'd be making something horrible. But it's just meat buns.
It's just meat
They look
buns.
nice and fresh.
huh? Meat buns? But why here, in the restricted area?
Welcome to the Kanai Ward Special Food Facility Tour.
What the... Is this some sort of tour guide?
This factory operates 24 hours a day to provide safe and secure food to the people of Kanai Ward.
This is where they make the meat buns we always eat?
All factory manufacturing is fully automatic, so there is no staff on hand.
So there aren't any workers around?
Also
Up ahead, we
vegetarisches
shall
Leben.
demonstrate how the specialty food is produced.
I wonder if our presence here automatically triggered it to go off.
I'm not sure. It feels like it was talking to us.
That announcement sounds like a trap to me.
But we can't turn back now. I've made up my mind.
Oh? You're acting more like a detective now. You must have one hell of a mentor.
Kurumi, let's keep moving.
Aber heißt das nicht im Umkehrschluss, dass eigentlich die gesamte Stadt nur aus Homunculi besteht? Die alle die Menschen Meat Buns fressen?
Yeah. I'm not so scared as long as I'm with you.
Ich glaube, die werden aktiv so gemacht. Wie gesagt, Homunculi sind, soweit ich das weiß und verstehe, halt künstlich erschaffene Menschen. Und das Wie ist ja da in dem Fall wurscht. Sie werden wohl schon irgendwie die DNA von echten Menschen, die sie entführt haben,
What kind of machine is
benutzen.
this? Master, try messing with it.
This is...
Sieht so aus, als würde diese Maschine etwas in der Fabrik überwachen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was da steht.
For now.
Es hat keinen Zweck, sich über solche Dinge Sorgen zu machen, die du nicht herausfinden kannst. Vergiss es und geh weiter. Stimmt auch wieder. Im Moment ist es das Wichtigste, weiter voranzukommen.
It's called a special food facility, but they're just making meat buns?
Maybe they're using specially chosen meat. Like there's a flavor unique to this factory.
Ja, einen sehr, sehr einzigartigen Geschmack.
Oh, there's a lot of them here, too.
They're coming this way!
Note that there are no staff in this factory, but there are many hungry individuals wandering about. Please be mindful, as they are partial to fresh food.
Fresh food? It's talking about us!
See? I told you it was a trap! How are you gonna get out of this? We can't go to the mystery labyrinth without a case to solve!
How do we get away from these zombies? I know! Sound! The zapping sound from the electric fence drew their attention. So some sort of loud sound may distract them.
Alright, it's worth a shot!
Sonst
Hey,
funktionieren noch
Master,
Molotov-Cocktails
don't you
ganz
think
gut.
that Amapal over there might do the trick?
Amapal! Hier ist ein Amapal-iPad. Er hat Meat Buns.
Good, it's working. The sound is distracting them.
Yuma, look! That spot where the zombies were gathered!
There's no meat on the bone.
We should really go check it out. I see.
Sieht so aus, als würde diese Maschine Luft in den Förderbereich blasen.
I said.
Nun, das ist eine Lebensmittelfabrik, also vielleicht um den Hort hygienisch zu halten.
Maybe. Ew, there are bones everywhere. Didn't anyone anyone teach them not to leave their scraps behind?
Ist das der Suhiko?
These clothes belong to Tetsuhiko.
Huh? Yasuhiko? The shorty detective got eaten?
No, it can't be.
Please be mindful of sudden accidents while on the factory tour. If
Pass
you
auf,
are
der Akku
electrocuted, fall from a great height, or are mistaken as food and eaten, you will join your friend in front of you, so please practice caution.
Friend? Then those bones really are...
No way. I don't believe it. I refuse to.
Yuma...
Kurumi, didn't the announcement also say in front of you?
Oh! That means...
We're being watched?
Who's there? Where are you? What do you want from us?
Er gibt euch zu erkennen, Chat.
Getting emotional, are we? As a detective, you should know better than that. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I don't want to hear that from you!
Are you sure you wish to make so much noise? They'll start coming after you again. Did you read the warning I presented to you prior to this? They only see you as food. If you wish to move on, you should proceed with caution. Now, please enjoy the remainder of the tour.
Warning? The letter on the arrow?
The person behind that voice has been watching us the whole time. We didn't come to this building by accident. We were led here. Whoever is talking to us brought us here.
But why?
Jetzt ist die
Master,
Nonne.
look!
Huh?
Die Person hat uns gesiezt. Das muss die
This
Nonne
is
sein.
Tetsuhiko's handwriting.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. The handwriting matches the note he wrote me when I did some shopping.
Wie
I'm
beim
sure he
Shopping.
wrote it.
Then this corpse really is...
Kanai Ward's history. Kanai Ward was just another remote city in the country. Its development began once Amaterasu headquartered there. 10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation started their research on homunculi. Top secret research kept from society, which Amaterasu loves for sure. And their client is Yuji, who spent a ton of money to keep the research secure.
Did he start rhyming? Is this a joke?
It sounds like something he'd write, but the content itself is serious.
Hey, what does it say?
It looks like Amaterasu's homunculus research was funded by the unified government.
Huh? The UG paid Amaterasu Corp to research homunculi?
That explains why they haven't interfered with Kanai Ward's isolation. I'm sure they wouldn't want anyone to know they requested such shady research.
So Amaterasu had dirt on the UG, which is why they can't say anything.
Well, if the unified government is involved, this is becoming a conspiracy on a global scale.
When did Tetsuhiko find out about this?
Seems like there's more to it. Why don't you read the rest?
The only thing known about homunculus research is that human beings are created from human cells. DNA is extracted from a human that will serve as a base, which is then used to cultivate human cells. Unlike clones, they don't need to be grown from fetuses, and genetic data from the time of collection is replicated. It's an artificial human whose age, sex, and appearance have been perfectly copied.
Human cells from DNA? Copied? Artificial humans?
Master, did your brain melt from how complicated this is? Don't worry, I'll make it all a solution key.
Das ist ein schönes Bild zu diesem Schlüssel.
Tetsuhiko must have left this report behind. But I don't believe he's dead. I'm sure he's with everyone else, somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather trust in everyone than believe what that
Ja,
voice
in
says.
den Mägen der
So let's go
Zombies.
find them.
Tetsuhiko is
Entschuldigung.
definitely alive. We have to go find everyone right away.
Hoffentlich haben sie Fubuki auch gefressen. Wenn ich raten sollte, wer die Stimme ist, die mit uns spricht, dann habe ich 2 Kandidaten. Grundsätzlich finde ich, würde Makoto Sinn ergeben. Aber so von den Worten her fände ich auch Halara irgendwie witzig, weil Halara ist diejenige Person, die am häufigsten diesen Detektivquatsch wiederholt hat, von wegen, ja, du musst den Fall lösen ohne Emotionen und bla bla. Und man könnte Halara durchaus auch zutrauen, so einen Pfeil zu schießen. Also, mal gucken. Hier gibt es aber ganz schön viele Armor Pals.
They're beginning to gather again.
Shh. They'll notice if you get too loud. Let's stay quiet.
They all were drawn to the sound. And now that I gotta look at them, they're kinda cute.
How?
Das ist Tai.
Seems before there's something on the floor where that crowd was.
Und wenn Tai irgendwas
Let's check it out before we
Abscheuliches,
move
Hässliches
on.
sieht. Baby!
Those clothes. Alara?
Ich bin echt nicht so gut darin, diese Kleidung zu erkennen.
How tragic. Despite all my warnings, it seems another one of your friends was devoured. No matter how strong they think they are, they're powerless against overwhelming numbers.
No! That can't be!
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Master, look at this.
The rest of the tour. Schön.
There's no mistake. This is Halara's handwriting.
Regarding the 2 research facilities, the unified government has heavily invested in Amaterasu Corporation's homunculus research. However, it appears there was another research facility of the same scale, directly controlled by the UG. They had 2 research facilities compete with one another in an attempt to further promote development. Naturally, the 2 facilities became rivals. Competition grew fierce. Soon, they were resorting to any means necessary. Amaterasu Corporation began conducting human experiments, but this did not lead to results. Meanwhile, the unified government's research facility gathered DNA through extra-legal methods. They extracted DNA from particularly superior specimens and used those samples as the core for cells.
Alara also managed to dig up all this.
A rival facility to Amaterasu Corp. Things are getting even more mysteriful now. Can you really solve this thing?
Hey, Yuma. Is there something underneath the clothes?
It's a key card.
Have you grown tired of the tour yet? Because I sure have. Regardless, you deserve respect. You've lost your home, your friends, And I hear you've even lost your memories. What drives you to keep going to such lengths? Justice? Friendship? Or do you just go whichever way the wind blows?
Na, wir haben so eine komische Todesgöttin am Hals.
You know who I am? What do you want?
I should be asking you the same. Why do you want to solve mysteries?
Because... I've asked myself that many times, but still can't find the answer. I don't know why I continue to solve mysteries. But I was able to save people by revealing the truth!
Exposing the truth doesn't always lead to salvation. You should know that better than anyone. You've learned it full well.
It's true, I know. I suffered each step of the way. But then I thought to myself, I don't want to see anyone suffer because the truth wasn't exposed!
Yuma...
That's why I decided, no matter what the truth may be, I will expose it! That is my wish for everyone who has fallen victim. What I'm praying for.
Prayer is the loneliest activity one can partake in. Even if your friends prayed, none of you would reach another. But please, carry on with your solitary struggle.
Kann auch zusammen beten. Also nebeneinander.
We're not alone. As long as our thoughts are one, we can fight together. And he's got me, too.
There goes Flatty, taking the spotlight again. He already has me, so he has nothing to worry about.
I know I'm not alone. I was able to come this far thanks to everyone else. I'm sure the truth that we seek lies ahead. It may be something terrible, but it's the root of everything in Kanai Ward. We'll bring that truth to light. Let's keep moving. We'll bring the truth to light ourselves.
Gleich hart Darkbark.
Actually, there is something that kinda caught my attention. Why was that announcement so spiteful toward you, Master?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna stop, no matter what they say.
Whoa, Master, that was cool! I'm gonna haunt you till the very end.
Eine riesige Turbine dreht sich. Sie muss diesen ganzen Bereich mit Strom versorgen.
Well,
Das ist eine Menge Metall, nur um ein paar Fleischbrötchen zu vermengen.
There's someone in there.
Ist das Silch?
They seem a bit different from the others.
We can keep going as long as we remain unseen. Let's leave it alone for now.
Oh, I forgot to mention, but they each have individual differences. Perhaps there are even some you could speak with.
Was that supposed to be some sort of hint?
forget it. It's probably just another trick.
But
Hey, versuch
what
doch mal
if-
mit dem Zombie zu reden.
Hey,
Würde dich sicherlich nicht fressen wollen.
Wait right here, Kurumi. That looks like... I knew it. Zilch!
Who's that?
Okay.
You remember the Amaterasu Express on our way to Kanai Ward?
Oh, the first soul I reaped in the Mystery Labyrinth. Zilch, the Master Detective.
Sagt so. I'll allow it. Mach's gut. Haust rein.
It was actually a hitman disguised as Zilch.
So this guy isn't gonna jump ya? Maybe he's not hungry.
Wird doch der echte Silch sein, ne?
I was hired by Director Yomi.
He can talk!
to kill anyone approaching Kanai Ward.
What's he mumbling about?
Ja, ehrlich gesagt, eigentlich damals.
No!
Ah!
Do you remember me?
Hallo Knief. Yes, sir, we did. Wir sind jetzt in einer Menschenfleischfabrik mit menschenfressenden Homunkuli. Und wie geht's dir so?
Oh, Director Yomi.
No, I'm Yuma. We met on the Amaterasu Express.
I was looking for you, Director Yomi. Where were you? At the lab again? You must love that place.
Ich glaube, das ist sogar äußerst Bio-Kniff.
We can't communicate. He thinks I'm Yomi.
Why don't you take advantage of that and get some info out of him?
Oh, right. Do you know anything about this restricted area?
Restricted area? Oh, you mean the location of Dr. Weska's lab?
No, Dr. Weska's lab is located underneath Amaterasu Corp.
Yes, Dr. Weska's lab. The new lab was made within the restricted area.
Huh?
I heard that Dr. Weska tried to rush the homunculus
I
research
think so, Kniff. I think so.
in order to beat the rival lab. So they built a lab about 3 years ago and started an experiment. I think it was called Project Homunculus. Was the experiment a success? Or did it fail? I guess it doesn't matter.
Master, you hear that? Project Homunculus sounds important!
So Dr. Weska's lab was around here somewhere 3 years ago. Could this be about the secret research?
Well, if he doesn't know if it succeeded or failed, then there's not much more we can ask him.
Tell me about Yomi. I mean, tell me everything you know about me.
Director Yomi, you became director of the Peacekeepers about 5 years ago, I believe. Things were good back then. That masked freak wasn't in Kanai Ward yet. It was the ideal environment for my work. That was when I worked as one of your closest advisors. It certainly takes me back.
Did he even answer anything? He's not making any sense.
Let's keep playing along for now. We might get some information. If you don't mind, can you tell me what it was like back then?
Back then, you used Dr. Weska to trade with outside military organizations.
Das wissen wir schon.
Amaterasu's growing success was all thanks to your endeavors. You were on top of the world.
Ja.
If anyone dared raise accusations about you, they were shot on sight. Many hypocrites acting as if they were upstanding citizens were shot on sight.
Hatten wir genug Leichen,
In
ne?
fact, most of them died by my hands. Ha. Ha ha ha. Funny, don't you think?
Oh,
Didn't Chief Yako's wife get killed for blowing the whistle on the lab's secret dealings? So that's what was going on.
Damn. Kanai Ward changed. Thanks to that masked freak. It's all his fault.
We started talking again.
That bastard appeared. When was it?
vor etwa 3 Jahren, ne?
Yeah. Immediately after Project Homunculus, there was that event called the Blank Week Mystery.
The Blank Week Mystery?
The Blank Week Mystery.
The Blank
Unfortunately,
Week Mystery.
all I know is its name, and that it's taboo to mention it in Kanai Ward.
You know about that case? What happened?
Damn. Kanai Ward changed. Thanks to that masked freak. It's all his fault. That bastard appeared. When was it?
Ich glaube, Silch ist kaputt gegangen. Übrigens noch einen witzigen Gedanken. Das Geheimnis-Labyrinth deckt der Geheimnis eines Verbrechens auf. Wie definiert dieses übernatürliche Konstrukt Verbrechen? Wenn alle Beteiligten entscheiden, dass es kein Verbrechen war, bricht doch das Geheimnis-Labyrinth zusammen? Oder muss nur Yuma das Ganze als Verbrechen empfinden? Orientiert es sich an lokaler Gesetzgebung? Ich glaube an lokaler Gesetzgebung nicht. Denn die gibt es hier ja nicht. Aber das ist durchaus ein spannender Gedanke. Ich würde vermuten, dass es mit Yuma zusammenhängt, einfach weil das ja irgendwie alles aus Yuma und der Verbindung mit Shinigami entspringt. Aber ich glaube kaum, dass das Spiel darauf eingehen wird.
He's going in circles. Ugh, so irritating.
Oh, yeah.
But nice thought.
Around the time of the Blank Week Mystery. Right after that, the masked freak appeared out of nowhere. And he became CEO of Amaterasu in the blink of an eye. It's so irritating. Right, Director Yomi? That freak ordered the homunculus research to be shut down. Who does he think he is?
What? Makoto shut it down? Tell me more, Zilch!
Director Yomi. I was looking for you. Director Yomi. Where were you?
I'm okay.
At the lab again.
Oh
You must
no!
love
Back at the lab
that
again.
place.
Let's go.
He's stuck on repeat. Guess he's glitching out.
Zilch! Zilch!
Director Yomi, you became director of the Peacekeepers about 5 years ago, I believe. Things were good back then.
Ich glaube, er ist fertig mit seinem Text.
He's like a broken record.
Well, based on what he said, Dr. Weska's lab was apparently somewhere near here 3 years ago. And something called Project Homunculus was carried out there.
Then after that, the so-called Blank Week mystery occurred.
But the real question is what the Blank Week mystery even is. I haven't asked Kurumi about it yet. It's supposedly taboo in Kanai Ward, but she may know.
The Flatty will probably tell ya. Try asking.
Was hast du sonst Schönes gemacht, außer über dieses Spiel nachzudenken? Na, Kniff, jetzt behalte aber mal, das ist schon meine Theorie. Von vor ein paar Wochen.
Huh? Kurumi? Kurumi's gone? Where'd she go?
Hey, keep it down, will ya? They'll come for you again.
Don't tell me they got her.
If they
Nice.
had, she'd at least scream, but I didn't hear anything. She probably wandered off somewhere. I wish she'd stop dragging us down.
I don't think she turned back without good reason. Maybe she really did go on ahead.
Okay, das war basically meine erste Eingebung, als das Wort Homunculus gefallen ist. Das, glaube ich, nach dem zweiten Fall war oder so. Das ist schon eine Weile her. Ich hatte es erst Basti nur privat geschrieben, um das nicht zu spoilern. Aber irgendwann zwischendurch habe ich es dann doch schon mal gesagt gehabt. Was ich daran festmache, dass Yumas Blut anders aussieht und dass wir die Maske, dass wir Makoto nie ohne Maske sehen. Ich vermute, da steckt ein uns bekanntes Gesicht hinter. Vielleicht ist auch Professor Benhaus Yuriko Jakes der Treiber vom Homunculus. True! In der Form von Vivia.
I better hurry and catch up. Where the heck did Kurumi go? We have to find... Hey, is that...
Aw, we're too late.
Speaking
I bet
of-
flat meat doesn't taste very good.
I have to do something.
Ich habe jetzt gedacht, das wäre vielleicht Vivia. Ich bin nicht gut darin, diese Klamotten zu erkennen.
These clothes belong to Vivia.
Ah!
There's no sign of Kurumi.
Did the anemic vampire get whacked too? Well, he was half dead to begin with.
Seine Hoffnung ist eingetreten, Leute. Today is someday.
How awful. Another one of your friends has been devoured.
Stop saying that!
Master, never mind that. Look!
It's a report. This is definitely Vivia's handwriting.
Regarding homunculus characteristics, homunculi do not die. Rather, even if they die, they come back to life. The unified government sought out and began research for military applications of homunculi. Their desire was to create an immortal army. Homunculi look identical to humans. You cannot tell them apart from one another in everyday life.
Vielleicht ist es einfach das. Das sind die. Wenn sie wenn sie geschaffen werden, funktionieren sie noch. Und wenn sie dann sterben und wieder auferstehen, sind sie so Zombie-like. Das konnte ich mir vorstellen. Hallöchen. Taiaiaiaiai. Na, schön, dass du da bist. Herzlich willkommen.
They can become injured and ill. Some are handicapped, some are blind. But once they die, everything is repaired upon revival.
Never mind.
Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells. It only takes one day. They are immortal and even have eternal youth. Their cells may grow, but they never deteriorate. They stop aging once their bodies stop growing. Those who have already stopped growing maintain that state. There are many unknowns regarding homunculus memory, but they seem to inherit those of their originals. The memories at the time of DNA extraction are carried over and completely reconstructed in the brain's memory field.
It keeps the original's memories?
None of them seem to have their memories, though.
Well, Zilch did remember the past. Maybe that's the individual differences that was mentioned.
Anyway, there's more to the report. What does it say?
There's only one way to tell a homunculus and a human apart. Blood. Homunculi have special characteristics to their blood.
Their blood's characteristics? That's the only way to tell them apart.
Jetzt ist nur die Frage, welche Farbe gehört zu welchem...
Huh? Hey, wait!
Zu welcher Form. Ich denke, den meisten von uns geht es soweit ganz gut. Chai, mich mit umgegriffen, hatte einen entspannten Samstag.
No.
Bei dir so? Ich glaube, wir sind da gerade
You're gonna
mittendrin,
follow
Chai.
it? It might be a trap.
I don't know why, but I think it's calling to me.
It's calling.
Called? By that thing?
Bin schon auf die super tollen Hinweise von Fubuki gespannt. Aber wie ich das Spiel kenne, ist Fubuki die einzige, die überlebt hat, um mich zu quälen. Die Lieferungen an die Fabrik stapeln sich. Alles ist mit Staub bedeckt, also müssen sie vor einiger Zeit hier abgestellt worden sein. Ja, die Pikachu-Infos waren okay.
Oh!
Sieht aus, als wären die Mülleimer alle leer. Falls du da noch nicht da warst, der wurde als erster gefressen.
Come on.
Oh, ich habe falsch vorgelesen. Pikachu ist tot. Nice. Also. Assumingly. Wir sehen ja nur die Knochen mit der Kleidung. Wer auch immer hier das Sagen hatte, war beim Aufräumen so schlecht, dass all diese Kisten herumstehen ließ.
That figure... is that...
Who is it? A friend of yours, Master?
Maybe.
So, we gotta track him down, huh?
Not here. Where did you go? Maybe this way?
Any green herbs around?
Wenn das Licht an ist, muss der Rest dieses Ortes auch fließenden Strom haben.
Huh?
Es scheint, als würde hier niemand wohnen. Also warum ist der Strom an?
Someone destroyed that giant shutter. It looked pretty sturdy. It would take a huge amount of force to make it look like this.
Hulk Smash. Alara wurde auch schon gesnackt, yes. Also Fubuki ist die einzige, die noch fehlt. Nice, schuldenfrei. True.
Stairs? Looks like they lead underground.
You're still going, Master?
Yeah, I have a feeling I need to talk to that person.
Got this feeling inside my bones.
I wonder what's up ahead.
Wow.
Master, you could be falling for a trap, you know.
Wow.
It's possible, but I have to go. There's no other evidence around.
Wow.
Good point. Whether a zombie or death god pops out comes down to your luck, Master.
Also ich will keine Beschwerden über Pokémon mehr hören. Das ist ja... Wow.
This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
Wow.
And I wonder what lies ahead.
Eat the rich. Oh, this is Professor Wesker.
Dr. Wesker? What are you doing here?
Hey, it's you. You.
Ma.
Hey, it's you. You.
He
I
can
don't know,
talk,
type.
but he's also bugging out.
Dr. Wesker, please, tell me about the homunculi. You were researching homunculi, weren't you?
Homunculi. How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Oh, he spoke normally.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculi. He doesn't seem to have completely lost his memories. Doctor, what happened to the homunculus research?
Such a terrible memory. I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation fell behind. Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment. So in order to catch up, the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
There's a homunculus test site up ahead. Is that the real secret lab?
I was getting impatient. I used every method imaginable to complete the research first. Do you dare criticize my methods?
Sure, bro.
No.
I thought so. Sacrifices are necessary during experimentation. I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first, to silence that pesky unified government. To conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy, I purchased the entire surrounding village and made it a restricted area. And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began.
What happened in that experiment?
Well, of course... You... What happened to my experiment? It's been a week since it began. Tell me now, what happened during the blank week?
What?
Tell me. Tell.
Ich habe das Gefühl, der ist nicht in unserer Timeline.
Ugh, he keeps breaking down at the worst time. Maybe he just needs a good smack.
The blank week
Oh,
was mentioned
warte,
again.
Schlaganfall.
Maybe it has something to do with the experiments that took place here.
Opa, kannst du doch lächeln?
Whatever it is, we should keep moving. The homunculus testing site is up ahead.
Right. Let's see it for ourselves. First, let's summarize all we've learned about the homunculi.
Weiß ich nicht, Kniff. Also ich hätte jetzt eher gedacht, dass er ein älterer Homunculus ist. Also den wir jetzt gerade getroffen haben. Also quasi so in dem Zeitraum entstanden, wo diese Blank Week war. Weil er hat auch gesagt, das Projekt wäre vor 3 Jahren gestartet. Und das ist ja viel früher gestartet. Außerdem kann ich mir auch vorstellen, dass das mit der Erinnerung vielleicht nicht immer genau so klappt, wie die das wollen. Weil die haben ja gesagt, dass die Erinnerungen erhalten bleiben. Aber das passt nicht zu Yuma. Also ist Yuma ein Failure.
Sure, I'm all ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct homunculus research. 3 years ago, to compete with the UG's research facility, they built the homunculus testing site. That's where Project Homunculus took place, but we don't know exactly what that entails. And right after the experiments, the Blank Week mystery occurred.
The masked guy, Makoto Kagetsuchi, appeared at Kanai Ward right after that, too.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of Amaterasu. He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an urban legend in Kanai Ward.
Oh ja,
And
bitte
now,
mehr.
3 years later, you and I descended on this ruined, depressed land of Kanai Ward.
Why would you ever?
Look, another really tough-looking shutter has been completely beaten up.
What happened here?
Next
Is
slide.
this the homunculus testing site?
Sieht doch ja futuristisch aus.
Yuma.
Oh. Yakuo.
Shinigami, did you hear that voice just now?
We're coming.
Not really. Must have been the wind.
No, I heard someone call my name.
Oh ja, wir kommen mit Highspeed.
The sun is shining through the ceiling, and since it's not raining here, could we be outside of Kanai Ward?
I can smell the ocean. Maybe this was built over the sea.
Over the sea? Nicht under the sea?
Whatever, let's go!
Wow, es ist besser geworden. Was?
There it is! I heard that voice again! It's coming from over there!
You sure? Don't tell me you're bugging out too! Now you're hearing things. Poor Master.
I'm not going crazy! I really did hear a voice!
Oh, there it is again. Ruckel, 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 ruckel. Who is him? Warum kann ich heute keine Grammatik?
That's...
Ich kann durch das Fenster eine riesige, unheimliche Maschine sehen. Wird sie für die Forschung verwendet?
What?
Da bekomme ich Gänsehaut. Bleib mir weg davon.
This is...
Scheint, als ob diese Konsole die Maschinen auf der anderen Seite des Fensters steuert.
Hm?
Welche? Keine der Maschinen tut etwas. Nun, es ist ein verlassenes Labor.
You.
Oh.
Who are you?
Hey, this guy can actually talk! Who is he?
I've never met him before.
Is this the guy calling you, Master?
No, I don't think so. My name is Yuma. Who are you?
What? You don't know who I am? You must live in the boonies.
In the boonies?
I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation.
Huh.
Although, I conceded that post to someone else a little while ago.
Conceded? You mean to Makoto Kagutsuchi?
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance. You'll have to excuse me then. A friend of his is a friend of mine. How about a glass of wine, too?
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides, there's something I want to ask you.
Very well. What is it? Ask me anything.
This guy can actually communicate. Hans seems a lot more alert than the others. Master, now's your chance to get some answers.
I would like to ask you about the Blank Week mystery.
The Blank Week mystery. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
What?
But piecing together the bits and pieces I know, I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy Kanai Ward had been uncovered.
The Yuji wanted Kanai Ward?
From what I understand, the Blank Week mystery is a conspiracy the UG set up to take over the city.
Why would the unified government want Kanai Ward?
I have no idea. I suppose it's to steal the rights to Amaterasu Corporation. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from the map for some time, just as the UG wanted. But we were saved by my friend, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
What a good guy.
How did Makoto overcome the threat of Kanai Ward disappearing?
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG. Rumor is, he has a special connection within their ranks. I didn't expect much from him, of course, but it wasn't as if we had any other choice. And before we knew it, the negotiations were complete.
How?
Upon arriving at the negotiation table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated. Unexpectedly, the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention condition and concluded negotiations. I suspect some sort of secret arrangement was made regarding homunculus information.
Makoto didn't tell you about the details of the arrangement?
Well, that was part of the agreement. Speaking of, there was one other condition. He said if negotiations were successful, I would have to concede my position as CEO to him.
Convenient. Okay, Kniff, ich wünsche dir noch einen schönen Abend und Spaß mit deiner Freundin. Ihr gönnt euch was Nices zu essen und habt eine gute Zeit zusammen. Wir sehen uns die Tage. Muss rein.
It's hard to believe you gave up your seat as CEO to a complete stranger.
I agree. It's a ridiculous story. But without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai Ward, and Amaterasu would have been consumed. I wanted to protect this company, and he wanted to protect Kanai Ward. Our interests aligned, and I was already quite up there in age. Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents. I knew I could entrust this land to him.
But why the trade-off? Why did he want to be CEO of Amaterasu Corporation? He can protect Kanai Ward without it, right?
But Kanai Ward is now entirely Amaterasu Corporation itself. And I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately. In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was extremely inhumane.
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu just to stop the homunculus research?
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one. Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the UG. Long live Amaterasu, right?
Glory for mankind.
Come to think of it,
Become
former
as
CEO of
gods.
Amaterasu Corp.
The previous CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually...
You think Yomi is responsible?
This cannot continue.
That's just a guess, mind you.
Yomi must have killed him for giving away the CEO position to Makoto. With that in mind, I don't know if he actually made the right decision.
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would be in much worse shape.
Yuma. Yuma.
There it is again! I heard it clearly this time! I heard it clearly this time.
Then that voice is close by, right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
This is...
Wenn man genauer hinschaut, stehen da einige kapselartige Dinge auf dieser Maschine. Widerlich, die sehen ein bisschen aus wie Insekten. Naja, ich will hier nicht sein. Baby?
Kanai Ward's remaining unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown. A never-before-seen device, suspicious equipment, a master prowling into a treacherous lab. And then...
What? What happened?
You'll have to read the Master Goes Exploring series.
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Ugh, were you born joyless, Master?
Ich wünschte, Tai würde eine Serie über mich erfinden und dann jemandem die Seifenoper, die es dann sein würde, zusammenfassen.
So, you're the one who's been calling for me. Chief.
Huh? Fuzzhead, really? This guy?
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Yuma.
Yes, I'm Yuma! Chief, you understand me?
In the heart's darkness.
This is for me? Wait! Please hear me out! Just for a little while!
Master, wait.
Why?
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
But...
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out whatever Fuzz had left for you instead? I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything! Thank goodness, the computer still works. Now I can check the disc the Chief gave me.
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin. Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record will be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective. Defective homunculi have a fatal flaw to them. In the revival process, their intelligence is lost. They are reduced to nothing but senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent, and we are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here. Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood. At this rate...
Er hat es geschafft, uns nichts Neues zu erzählen. Wahnsinn.
That was Dr. Huesca, right? Looks like a zombie got to him.
But Project Homunculus supposedly happened 3 years ago. If the doctor died in a failed experiment 3 years ago, then who was the Dr. Huesca I met in Amaterasu's lab?
I mean, he
Der, den du hier
is
getroffen
right
hast?
there. Why not ask him?
Oh, right.
What else is new?
Dr. Huesca, please tell me, do you remember what happened in the experiment 3 years ago?
Hey, it's you. You.
Sag das Passwort.
You.
Das Zauberwort. Los. Homunculus.
You. Hey. Hey.
Damn it! It's no use.
The video could have been fake.
maybe if it was just some random disc, but Chief Yaga went out of his way to give it to me. It has to be an important clue.
But the last part was nothing but static, so there's no telling what he was saying. The homunculi have some sort of flaw. If they have a weakness, we need to know it.
Did you get to meet your benefactor? Perhaps you've finally obtained the truth. Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory? Kurumi is in danger.
Kurumi?
What?
Hey, Master!
You really never give up, do you? Despite all the murders you've seen, despite getting knocked out over and over again,
Läuft es besser, wenn schnell läuft als
you were framed
vorhin.
as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth.
Mich würde mal interessieren, warum es hier die ganze Zeit regnet.
I'm surprised you still call yourself a detective. Oh, to be clear, that's a compliment. A normal person would have fled. Anyone with even the slightest bit of a conscience wouldn't be able to take it. And yet, here you are.
Mich würde mal auch interessieren, wo diese Stimme herkommt, die die ganze
It'd be
Zeit
one
gleich
thing
laut
if you were
bleibt.
using your abilities, but you're actually using a Death God's powers, aren't you?
Huh? This guy knows about me? How?
Perhaps you're trying to corner me with all these acrobatics. But in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make. You can never outsmart me.
She's not here. Kurumi! Where are you?
Knowing that Flatty's personality, she wouldn't go back the way she came. Try looking for her up ahead.
Right. Let's look that way first.
Right here, Master!
Hey, wir sind ganz schön langsam im Essen.
Before you know it, the truth is right in front of you. Have you been enjoying my party?
So, it is you after all. Makoto Kagutsuchi! It's you, isn't it? The white smoke that knocked us out at the detective agency was from that gift you gave me! What's your goal here? What are you trying to make me do?
Ich glaube schon, dass sie aufessen. Lukas, du sind nur sehr
Please
langsam.
continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Damn it!
How many times did I warn you to stay away from
Quasi wie
him?
Basti.
You should have listened.
It's all too late now. Besides, I'm sure from the moment I got on the Amaterasu Express, I was fated to meet Makoto.
It's too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like the perfect crime or something.
Random Aussage.
Master, look!
Is that the hitman who killed the chief? Is
Du hast
it
den nie
you?
gesehen.
Is it really you? Are you Fink the Slaughter Artist?
Hold on, Master! He's not in any condition to talk!
I did my job.
He talked!
Just like always. The only difference, the target was a detective.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. Still, I did my job. I knew it'd be a tough job from the start, but I couldn't refuse. Makoto Kagetsuchi introduced me.
Huh?
The client didn't. No. But otherwise, I would have refused the job. After completing the job, I was told I knew too much. Damn.
Master, if what he's saying is true, Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman. Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
All to eliminate Yomi. And he took the chief's life too. Even me being there was part of his plan. He's had me in the palm of his hand all along. If that's the case, I'll make him pay!
Make him pay.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete. Makoto Kagetsuchi sure is thorough. It's like he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
This is...
Ich vermute, das ist der Kessel. Sieht so aus, als könnte er eine Menge Wärme erzeugen.
I get it.
Vielleicht treibt die Wärme die Turbinen an, um Strom zu erzeugen. Und mit dem Strom machen wir Meatbuns.
We're all bunched up over there again. I think we can stick to the same old strategy.
Ist das Kurumi oder Fubuki? Tablet. Ja.
These clothes belong to Fubuki.
Finally!
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, another one of your friends was devoured. The biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
It's Fubuki's handwriting.
Homunculus experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, so they experimented with various peoples. They found success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition. As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility. Currently, that specimen is still missing.
So the UG's research facility successfully created a homunculus 3 years ago.
And Project Homunculus occurred at the same time.
So that's why Amaterasu Corp grew impatient.
The key point is that the specimen went missing. Probably has nothing to do with this city, though. But what's this about someone having the best brain in the world? They gotta be exaggerating.
She's dead.
Yuma!
Die ist
Kurumi!
indeed. Also vielleicht.
Are you okay? Where were you?
I'm sorry. I thought I saw someone who looked like Aiko.
Aiko? Your friend who passed away 6 months ago?
Yes. I lost you when I went looking for her. But I got to talk to her a bit. She looked and talked differently from how I remembered. Still, I finally got to say goodbye. I think she understood.
That's good to hear. I got to see Chief Yako back there too.
The chief? Did you speak to him?
No, not really. But he did hand me something that exposes the truth about this place.
That sounds like something the chief would do. Oh, right. There was something I remembered after talking with Aiko.
What do you mean? I'm so glad Kurumi's alright.
Don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet, Master. The Flatty said she remembered something.
What in the world did Kurumi remember? Let's see what she has to say. What did you remember?
Aiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines.
Where's this coming from?
I'm getting there. I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko I was talking to. Then I suddenly remembered. A few years ago, something bizarre happened in the city.
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The Peacekeepers ordered it, and no one could refuse.
A forced blood test?
There's
Back then, we were
DNA.
told it was to test for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it at the time. But my grandpa didn't actually get tested. He said it was suspicious how the Peacekeepers were enforcing it.
You mean your grandpa who went missing?
Yeah. And you know what? Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test. He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test. But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught and completely vanished.
What is
The
it?
same happened to anyone who didn't take the test.
Hold on, Kurumi. By it, do you mean the Blank Week mystery?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
All I've heard is that the Blank Week mystery is a taboo within Kanai Ward. Can you tell me about it? What exactly is the Blank Week?
I can't tell you anything.
What? Why?
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because no one remembers it.
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined. It was like a tornado had swept through. Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too. Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping, but none of the residents remember a thing.
How could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. but I don't remember anything that happened back then.
As I was saying, sie sind alle gestorben und wurden durch Homunculi ausgetauscht.
But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
I think so, but we never quite found out what really happened. When we woke up, everyone in Kanai Ward barely even noticed that it had been completely ravaged.
Und deshalb sind auch die ohne Bluttest verschwunden, weil sie keine DNA dafür hatten.
Businesses with dealings outside the city were aware they had a week of no activity. But right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it. In the end, it was all forgotten while things were still uncertain. No, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget. It was all too bizarre.
All we wanted were meat buns.
It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one wanted to talk about it.
So that's why the Blank Week mystery became taboo.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time, but no one knows what really happened. Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all malfunctioned. Some said we were all drugged by some organization. Others think our internal clocks got messed up and we all fell asleep for a week. But we don't know the truth.
What do you think happened? It's like time froze for the whole city.
All we know is that my grandfather and others like him completely vanished back then. Kanai Ward's unending reign also began right after those events.
Das ist auch spannend.
The Blank Week mystery triggered it?
This is so mysteriful.
That's all I know.
I see. Thank you.
Even I don't know what's going on here. But all that info sure seems useful. She should have told us about that sooner.
You can't blame her. It's taboo, remember?
By the way, Yuma, did you search the whole factory? What was the truth that voice was talking about?
I still don't know. But I haven't checked everything. I don't know what's behind that door.
We've already come this far. We might as well check everything.
Wait! Don't go alone! It's too dangerous!
She sure loves to act before she thinks!
Mach's gut, Fubuki.
What's wrong?
Well, I think I heard some strange noises inside.
I also hear something. Kurumi, it might be dangerous up ahead. I'll go first.
Huh? But...
Leave this to a detective. I'll be right back once I've confirmed it's safe. Then we can check it out together. Please don't disappear on me again. You had me worried back there.
Okay. But... please be careful.
Ein Leichengräber. Nope. Oh. Oh.
Hey, is that a corpse? A human corpse?
Meat buns.
It's on the conveyor belt!
Then those meat buns.
Oh, bist du langsam, ey.
You're kidding! Oh, this is horrible.
Lecky schmecky.
Why make such a thing?
Master, there's something else over there. We should check everything first.
Also wenn sie wollen, dass es überraschende Twists sind, dann sollten sie es vielleicht nicht so offensichtlich machen. I don't know.
I don't even want to think about what's up ahead.
Kühlschrank. Hier würde ich nicht reingehen, das war mir zu kalt.
They're all real corpses? What is this?
This is a fridge, isn't it? I don't know, but it looks kind of cold.
Also sie haben die ganzen Menschen umgebracht, nachdem sie ihre DNA gemobst haben. Und dann haben sie hierher verfrachtet und gekühlt, damit sie die Homunculi auch am Laufen halten können. So einfach ist das.
So many refrigerated bodies. Whoever did this must be a total psycho.
Lieber eine tiefgefrorene Leiche als eine tiefgefrorene Lasagne, ich bin ehrlich. Weil Leiche schmeckt eh immer scheiße. Die hat gar keine Chance, jemals gut zu schmecken. Lasagne hingegen.
What's going on here? These aren't fake. They're real human corpses.
Master, look! There's something in its pocket!
It looks like a note, but the handwriting is hard to read.
Maybe someone was rushing to write this before they died.
Wo ist Kurumi eigentlich wieder hin? Ja, danke Spiel. Es ist so liebreizend von dir. Das ist so dumm, dass, wenn ich in einem Automodus bin, es aber direkt weggeht und ich es nicht ändern kann. Okay, aber hier steht was drin. Okay. Wo bin ich? Wohin werde ich gebracht? Jeder hier ist ein gefährlicher Krimineller, der das Todesurteil verdient. Dieser skrupellose Killer, dieser bösartige Entführer, alle weinen, während sie zu Gott beten. Werden wir unsere Strafe hier zusammen absitzen, ohne Verfahren? Scheiße! Wären wir doch niemals von der WDO gestoppt worden. Sie haben uns hier wie Tiere eingesperrt, diese Drecksäcke. Wir wurden von der Nummer 1 der WDO hierher gebracht. Er wird als der größte Kopf der Welt bezeichnet, oder? Das ist halt die Frage, wie lange läuft das Ganze hier schon, ne? Weil wir haben ja immer noch das Mysterium von wegen, dass Menschen entführt worden sind. Und hierher gebracht wurden, aber diese Menschen, die hier sind, oder auch die Homunculi, die hier sind, scheinen ja keine Erinnerung daran zu haben, entführt worden zu sein.
What? The WDO did this?
That's gotta be bogus, right?
I want to believe that too. But why would someone write down a lie in their final moments? If what's written here is true, then I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, if these guys are all dangerous criminals, they didn't deserve to live anyway, right? It's not something you should worry about, Master.
Just because they're dangerous criminals doesn't mean they should be slaughtered like this. It's not right. And why turn them into meat buns?
Calm down, Master. It's better not to think about it.
Shut up!
I'll make it a solution key for now.
We are finally catching a glimpse of the truth. But it's not over yet. The mystery you need to solve awaits outside the factory. You want to expose all truths, don't you? Then press on, Detective!
Mach mal hinne!
Hurry! Before you can't trust anything anymore. So that you can keep trusting in yourself! Come on! Solve the mystery!
There she is.
Yuma! What's wrong? What was in there?
Wieso bist du nicht mitgekommen?
No, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
Huh? Oh. Too bad. What is it? You look pale.
No,
Willst du
I'm
vielleicht
fine.
ein Meat Bun?
It's best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet. She's been eating those things for so long.
The truth is waiting ahead. Are you ready, Kurumi?
Yes. Of course.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Huh?
Never mind.
Möchtest du ein Meat Bun mit 100% Meat und 0% Bun? Oh, vielleicht ist da auch ein Prozent Bun mit drin.
We can get out this way.
Wake up, get out there.
Watch out! You'd end up pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this. Phew.
Ganz schön japanisch hier.
Oh, dude, what is it?
Vivia! Oh, okay. Ich glaube, wir benutzen einfach die Gelegenheit mal. Bevor wir keine mehr haben. Weil ich glaube, im Labyrinth selbst geht es ja nicht. Schauen wir uns mal die Dingens an. Die Splitter. Sobald ich meinen Tick befriedigt habe. Mietbahn. Okay, gestern fangen wir mit Halara an. Ein bisschen Spannung aufbauen. Wahrscheinlich ist das nicht wirklich spannend, ich glaube. Also, Basti und Lukas wissen, worum es geht. Ich glaube, Tai hat längst abgeschalten. Vielleicht Greenie ist vielleicht noch spannend.
You
wenn er noch da
haven't
ist.
told anyone about that thing, have you?
Huh? What thing?
My adoration for cats. And my cat
Oh.
allergies.
I
Why
haven't
did
told
I do
anyone.
that?
We made a promise.
You better be telling the truth.
It is true. Alara, you should trust me more.
You know I don't trust humans.
You
Wir
have
sind ja
said that
keine.
before.
Spannung
Why are you
100%.
so mistrusting? There's no way you being a detective fully explains it.
That's none of your concern.
But I'd like to know if there's a reason why.
I'm not telling.
Alara is so stubborn. But I still have a card I can play.
Wir drohen mit Kochen.
So, does that mean you want to try my cooking? Are you sure about that?
What are you saying? I'd rather eat someone else's leftovers than try your food.
I'd rather eat meat buns.
Oh, what an awful thing to say. But you don't want me to tell anyone about the cat thing, right?
Is that a threat?
I'm joking. I want to know as much as I can about my coworkers here at the agency. But I'm not going to force you to say something if you don't want to.
Fine. As long as you continue keeping quiet about the cats, I will tell you.
Are you sure?
It's nothing interesting, mind you. When I was young, I didn't suspect others like I do today. You could say I was pure and innocent. I never doubted what people told me. Whenever someone lied, I thought they had no other choice. I truly believed that.
A pure and innocent Halara? I can't even begin to imagine it.
Something made me change during middle school. My parents were caught in a scam. It was a common investment scam where they thought they were investing in stocks. Fortunately, it didn't bring total financial ruin to our family. However, this led to my father becoming utterly depressed, and his relationship with my mother suffered, which resulted in a so-called broken home.
I see.
Are you disappointed by this boring story?
No, it's not that.
Well, the event itself isn't important. What matters is the culprit.
The culprit? Was the culprit a relative?
No, that's not it. The culprit who scammed my parents was my best friend.
What? But didn't you say this happened when you were in middle school?
That's correct. In that sense, my friend was a precocious con artist. My so-called friend used clever ploys to extract information from me, then used it to scam my parents. In the end, I was the one who destroyed our family. It was my fault.
I don't think that's the case, Halara.
No. It was the direct result of my overly optimistic outlook on life. Once it was all over, I made my decision. People will always betray other people. Humans are not to be trusted. I chose to never believe in another person again.
So that's Halara's origin story.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be this serious. I shouldn't have threatened you like that, even jokingly.
Don't look at me like that. It may be a bitter memory, but learning what I value as a detective at such an early age was for my own good. We can't expect innate goodness from those we interact with daily. That is simply impossible. Because of that experience, I'm unfazed when I see one person betraying another.
Alara is shrugging it off like some joke. That profile, that face seems to feel nothing. But I think there's melancholy and sorrow in that expression.
Deswegen sind die Preise auch so
Alara
insane.
seem to have grown even closer.
Bro. Oh, this was kinda sad. Das ist bestimmt nicht sad mit Pikachu.
Hey, what's wrong, Desuhiko? You called me over, said you wanted to talk?
Yeah, about that. Anyway, isn't it so nice to be up here?
He's been acting like this for over an hour, not telling me why he called.
Is it something you have trouble talking about? I don't know if you want to ask me a favor or something else, but you'll have to talk about it first.
Sorry, you're right. I'm just a bit afraid is all.
We're busy here, so hurry it up.
All right, here goes.
Right.
There's a big reason why I called you here today. Will you...
Verkleide dich und mach mit mir rum.
join my...
band?
Well, you know.
Band. Er will Musik machen. He's a bro.
Oh, this is too embarrassing. I can't say it. But man, you should know what I'm trying to get at.
I get you.
You sound crazy.
Ich weiß nicht, warum das peinlich ist, but I
I have
get
to
you.
do something or this won't end. What is he trying to say? Then what?
Club.
Bandage?
Huh? Why would I talk about bandages?
Because you want to talk about how easy they are to apply?
He said I was wrong so calmly. Desuhiko was trying to talk about...
You want to say band?
Band in League of Legends.
Yeah. How about we form a band?
Huh?
A band? Master's going to join a band?
You know, stars and bands go hand in hand. I always planned on going solo, but well, sharing the spotlight with a buddy of mine wouldn't be such a bad thing. For the first time in my life, I finally met someone I'd want to form a band with.
Aww.
It's because I finally met you. My man.
My man.
Desuhiko.
Bruder.
How about it? Do you want to make a band together?
Whoa.
Let's journey on a path towards stardom side by side.
What?
What'll you do, Master?
What do I do? I'm happy Desuhiko invited me, but I don't know how to play any instruments.
Ja, auch nicht. Who
Besides,
cares?
I'm not interested in joining a band or being a star.
Rude.
Sorry. I'm happy that you asked, but...
Yuma sollte nicht Coco Head heißen, sondern Dickhead.
I see. I guess you don't wanna.
I don't know if this makes up for it, but how about I support you as a fan?
Huh? My fan? No way. I can't agree to that. Besides, you've never heard me sing before.
Oh, right.
And you want to call yourself my fan? I doubt it. You're just offering because you feel awkward for turning down my invitation.
True.
I'd rather you just completely reject me, instead of saying that to make me feel better.
No, deep down, I want to be your fan. You told me before how you chose to be both a star and a detective. I think you're really cool for not giving up on either dream. And in that sense, I'm already your fan. That's why I'm serious about wanting to support you.
Well, if that's the case, I don't mind having you as a fan. But I still hate that you've never heard me sing. So listen to one of my songs right now.
Yes.
Huh? You're going to sing right here, right now?
Was für eine Reaktion?
Yeah, my brand new banger, the song of my man.
To be honest, it was hard to evaluate if Desuhiko's song was good or bad. I'm not sure myself because I don't know much about music. But like his personality, the song was very straightforward and heartfelt. I believe Desuhiko will be able to achieve his dream of becoming a star. I don't know why, but I think it'll come true.
Master, you and Desuhiko have forged the ultimate bond together.
Oh.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Weiß ich nicht, Basti. Er hatte ja nicht die Kokos, einfach Nein zu sagen. Er hat ja gesagt, nein, aber. Ich finde, er hätte es wenigstens probieren können. Vivia! Wir haben alles von Vivia gefunden. Wenigstens etwas. Ja, schon, aber dann support ihn doch auch nicht. Was? Du willst jetzt singen?
Aha.
Er meint es ja gar nicht
What's wrong,
ernst.
Divya? Were you reading Fantastique again?
No, it's a mystery this time. I think these are nice once in a while.
Oh, so you read those too?
I guess it doesn't fit me.
It is a bit of a cliche for a detective to read mystery novels. So you haven't read the genre in a while. What's this one about?
Why am I in these memories? I hope they die one day.
Well, I suppose I'd feel comfortable telling you.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
protagonist is an earnest rookie detective. He began his investigation after receiving a request from a certain girl. Her mother died under suspicious circumstances. Who killed the girl's mother, and why? The rookie detective continues his desperate investigation. He seeks the truth, all for the sake of this girl. But the truth that awaits him is cruel. For the girl murdered her own mother.
Oops. Oh.
Wow, what a twist!
The girl may not have meant any harm, but her actions unintentionally caused her mother's horrible death. It was a tragic accident. The rookie detective didn't know if it was right to solve this mystery. What was the point in exposing this cruel truth to the public? Under a standard set of values, one would keep it a secret and remain quiet. There would be no benefit to telling the innocent girl she was the cause of her mother's death. However, the girl wanted that mystery to be solved with all her heart, not knowing she was the culprit all along.
Die Konstellation würde mich schon
Should we
interessieren.
reveal the truth to those who seek it?
What has she
No
done?
matter how cruel it may be? Would you say lies made from kindness are truly kind? What do you think the rookie detective did in the end? Or rather, what would you have done, Yuma?
Me?
Ja, das Mädchen umgebracht.
I think I would have solved the mystery.
I see.
Damit auch sie endlich ein Mietmann werden kann.
What did the rookie do in the end?
Well, human cells will always replace one another. The old vanishes, and in time, the new turns old. Considering that, am I the same person at birth as I am at death?
There you go again, trying to muddy the waters. Are you saying I should just read it myself?
Well, who knows?
You told me pretty much the whole thing, but kept the conclusion a secret. Wait, that book's story... Is it about you, Vivia?
Why do you say that?
It's something you mentioned before. Not all mysteries should be solved. Maybe it's your personal experience that led you to believe that.
Your deduction makes sense, but I'm not sure myself.
Please don't dodge the subject.
I told you, didn't I? I don't think all mysteries should be solved. Whether the story I told you now is from a book or my life, it doesn't change a thing. Anyway, I'm off to explore another world inside a book.
So, which is it?
Have fun,
If that's what Vivia's been through, why tell me about it? Maybe in his own way, he wants me to understand him. That would be nice if it's true. Maybe this is an unsolvable mystery.
Master, you and Vivia have forged the ultimate bond together.
Yuma ist einfach
Good for you,
stupid
Master.
für Vivia.
I'm happy for you.
We like Vivia. So. Und das war der letzte Memory Shard, den wir gefunden haben. Damit haben wir jetzt, glaube ich, knapp 20 Minuten nochmal hinausgezögert. Muss der Hut sein, er sitzt zu eng. So, also ich habe 2 mit Jako verpasst. und jeweils 1 mit Halara und Fubuki. Außer es kommt jetzt hier irgendwo noch was, aber... That's kinda sad, finde ich. Gerade die mit Yaku hätte ich, glaube ich, gerne gesehen.
Pounding just thinking about what might happen.
Oh, nevermind, da ist noch 1. Ah, guck mal, da entstehen Regenwolken. But why though?
A massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
Onsen? Ah! We found another one with Yakuo. Okay, immerhin. Beach House Episode. Nein, Yakuo Episode.
Da ist es.
Krass, dass man noch 1 kriegt, nachdem er einfach tot ist. Dann habe ich 3 verpasst.
I guess you could say that. Chief, what made you want to become a detective?
Huh? That came out of nowhere.
Ich wollte meine Frau rächen.
I'd understand it if you had special powers like everyone else.
Ouch.
But you're not like them. So I want to know what made you decide to be a detective.
I see. Well, you could say something encouraged me, but it's not very interesting. As a kid, I was basically Watson.
Like a detective's assistant?
Back in high school, I worked as a part-timer at a small detective agency. But obviously, I never got to do any exciting stuff like investigate murders. All I did was find lost pets and cheating spouses.
So exactly what the Nocturnal Detective Agency was doing before we showed up.
Yeah, that's right. But one time, I was involved in the real deal. I took part in an investigation of a murder case. Though I was a kid at the time, so I couldn't do much. The detective there was just some slovenly old guy, but he solved that case like Holmes would have. I sure looked up to him after that.
So that's why he strove to become a detective.
If I didn't have an admiration for detectives, or if I had never taken that part-time job at the agency, I wouldn't have become one.
Chief looks kinda sad.
What happened?
What happened?
You mean regarding that old detective agency I worked at? No, nothing happened. After that one murder case, it was back to finding missing pets and investigating infidelity.
I see. But why did he look so sad? Do you regret it?
You mean regret being a detective?
Yeah. You looked real sad all of a sudden.
Well, I had to deal with a bunch of troublesome stuff after I became a detective. There have been times I wished I'd never taken this path. But there's also happiness I never would have experienced had I not become one. A lot of people I never would have met, too. Like you guys, for example.
Chief.
I know. Let's go out and eat sometime.
Meat buns!
You know, talking about the past sure made me want to drink. You should join me.
Does that mean you're buying?
You better hurry up and get ready before I leave you behind.
Why did you ignore my question?
Ja,
Well,
du selber
after
zahlen
losing my
darfst.
memories,
I'm glad it was everyone here I ended up meeting. Wait, the chief said he doesn't regret being a detective, but why did he look so sad? Maybe I misinterpreted.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Not close enough, though. Warte mal gucken. Lager in der Untergrundwelt. Neibezirk heißt dich willkommen. Platz bei der Baustelle. Sagt mir jetzt ehrlich gesagt alles nichts. Also Lager in der Unterwelt könnte in den Slums gewesen sein, ne? Ah ja. Ja, wir haben fast alles ausgerüstet. Ui. Auch wenn ich bisher nicht bemerkt habe, dass das irgendwas hilft. So, Beach House. Wen wollte ich hier drin sehen?
Whoa! What's that?
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney outside.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
Could this be part of the truth he mentioned?
Master, there's a switch. What do you want to do?
Erstmal den Regen abschalten. What's this? Sieht aus wie eine Batterie, die ein Gerät in der Nähe mit Strom versorgt, aber... Ja, die zentrale Maschine läuft von allein.
What? Oh my, this is quite nice.
Aus diesem Blickwinkel sieht es aus wie die Überreste eines alten Badehauses.
Ja.
Scheint lange nicht benutzt worden zu sein.
I bet this giant bath has helped rejuvenate a lot of stressed out people.
Now there's just a machine being used for who knows what. Nothing lasts forever. Are you going to flip the switch?
Yes. We like red buttons.
It stopped.
Huh?
Wer hätte es nicht getan?
Has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
Sonne! Die Sonne geht rein!
I repeat, a state of emergency has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
Das war irgendwie erstaunlich einfach. What happened? Wir haben die Wolkenmaschine ausgemacht.
The sky's clearing up. So the stuff coming out of the chimney was... rain clouds?
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
The machine creates artificial clouds to make it rain all over Kanai Ward.
Why though?
To think, even the rain has been artificial this whole time.
Wie?
There's no truth in this city. Everything is a lie.
Die haben es bestimmt irgendwie geschafft, da auch noch Menschen reinzupacken. Wie hieß er? Victor oder so? Ist er das? Running
What's
Man?
going on? What's happening? Kurumi? What's wrong?
We meet at last.
Hello there.
Koto Kagutsuchi!
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand.
Ja. Jetzt die Frage. Ist was in dem Regen drin, was die Homunkuli brauchen? Oder können die kein Sonnenlicht ab? Irgendwie sacken diese Homunkuli ziemlich, oder?
The rain is back.
Ja, im Laufen zu halten ist das super
Seems like
anstrengend.
things have settled down. What was that?
Is it because I stopped the device?
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time. Especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift design. Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, hmm? The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations. But you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? 1. is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh. The other flaw is sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Sunlight? When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun, but while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
Reason and memories?
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die.
Like before you.
But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies.
Lukas. Bam.
In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
So you were blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall.
Gibt's genug.
I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
Defects, Who are you to say something like that?
What do you mean?
You've lost so much on your long journey here. But now, well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
You're right. Maybe I am empty. But I've been able to face many truths by relying on the strength of my friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
No.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with me. That's why I was able to corner you.
Corner me? An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
He has a gun.
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
Why would he?
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma.
It's high noon.
There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve. Okay, fine. Play your card. Let's finish this.
It's the
Use
mystery
the power of
labyrinth.
the Book of Death.
He knows about that? What do we do, Shinigami?
I hate to use him now that he's spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it. And honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
Thank you.
The target mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
What's wrong? Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here. Come on. Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret! Expose all of my crimes! It's kill or be killed.
There's no time to hesitate.
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
Of course. And I won't blame you if that happens. You've saved me so many times already.
All right, here goes!
Right, let's do it, Shinigami. This may be the final Mystery Labyrinth!
Arise, Mystery Labyrinth!
Da würde ich dir nicht zustimmen, Tai. Aber so sieht jeder seine eigenen positiven Dinge, nicht wahr?
Okay then.
Man muss in dem Spiel auch ganz schön
This is our
suchen.
last one. Can we do it normally? You know, together.
Sure, I don't mind.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Hui! That's weird. So. Und dann war ich weg. Wir haben ja sonst immer den Anfang von dem Labyrinth uns angeguckt, aber ich glaube, das machen wir diesmal einfach nicht. Es war noch ein bisschen früh. Aber jetzt auch nicht massiv viel früh. Wir haben immerhin knapp 3 Stunden geschafft, das ist doch okay. Wir machen Schluss für heute an genau dieser Stelle. Und spielen morgen dann vermutlich den Rest. Insofern es hier nach dem Labyrinth vorbei sein wird, aber davon gehe ich gerade mal aus. Und ja. Außer, na gut, es könnte sein, dass es extrem lange dauert. Dann werden wir vielleicht morgen nicht fertig. I don't know. Aber das würde ich auf jeden Fall anstreben. Und dann wahrscheinlich auch, wenn es mir möglich ist, gegen 6 anfangen morgen. Also 18 Uhr. Dass ihr schon mal Bescheid wisst. Dankeschön, Lukas. Ich möchte mich wie immer ganz herzlich bedanken, dass ihr dabei gewesen seid. Der Part heute war gar nicht so schlimm, aber wir haben auch gar nicht viel gespielt. Es war nur, eigentlich sind wir nur von einer Cutscene in die nächste gelaufen. Teilweise sehr, sehr langsam mit wenigen Frames. Aber hey. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass ich jetzt schon einiges weiß und mir auch einiges dazu denken kann. Also bin ich gespannt, was das Spiel uns morgen an Bullshit entgegenwirft. Und für den Rest des Abends wünsche ich euch auf jeden Fall eine gute Zeit. Ich glaube, Basti hat noch nichts angekündigt, darum werde ich jetzt auch nichts sagen. Auch wenn er sich mir gegenüber geäußert hatte dazu. Aber wenn er sich umentschieden hat. Oh, er schreibt. Nevermind, er schreibt. Moment. Just a second. Was sie schreibt. Punkt, Punkt, Punkt. Punkt, 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 Punkt. Punkt, 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 Punkt. Zwischen 9 und halb 10 fängt der Batzi an. Mit The Binding of Isaac. Jetzt ein Isaac-Stream wäre nie. Oh mein Gott, ja. Okay, wisst ihr Bescheid? Es dauert dann noch ein Stündchen, 1,5. Also gönnt euch vielleicht ein schönes Abendessen oder so. Ich guck mal, können wir vielleicht jemanden für die Zwischenzeit reden? Niemand von meinen Mutuals. I'm sorry. Aber wir sehen uns dann bestimmt nachher bei Batzius. Das würde mich freuen. Und ansonsten sehen wir uns morgen zu presumably dem Finale dieses Spiels. Was mich auch freuen würde. Macht's gut, ihr Lieben. Bye, bye.